He got a loan from a gangster.
Wait, what?
So you play me?
You're not the only one who can make moves.
Next Wednesday.
Karen, I'm standing here as calm as I can be.
Good. I hug and kiss the father of my child.
With their relationships on the line.
None of this works if you're not here with me.
They'll do whatever it takes.
1.5 million is a lot of money.
What do you have to do for it?
Before it's too late.
I have always had your back. No, you haven't.
Tyler Perry's Sistas.
Listen, season 5 has been a lot. It really has. It's a lot of drama, a lot of messy stuff. Like, season 5 has been a lot. Hey my lovies, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing amazing, and I'm here with another trailer breakdowns. Alright, so we're at episode 19. Can you believe we're at episode 19 already? So it's Tyler Perry's Sistas, season 5. We're at episode 19, titled Truth Hurts, and we're gonna dive right into the breakdown. You guys know what to do. Go ahead and subscribe, like the video, definitely leave a comment, share, and tell a friend to watch my videos as well. And we're gonna dive right into it. I mean, let's pick up where the trailer left off, which is Fatima telling Andy, you know, what happened at when she went home with Zach and the argument they had. We know Fatima she likes to exaggerate a little bit. So she was telling Andy that, listen, Zach is saying like his house this, his house that, and they got in an argument and she left. And then Andy was explaining to her that, listen, you cannot let Karen, or anybody as a matter of fact, come between what you and Zach have. And Karen walks in at the same time. Now Karen is like, apparently when they're having the conversation, she's going to be saying that she hugged and kissed the father of her child. Potential father, but that's besides the point. But what I'm saying is, this whole back and forth where they're going at it because of the whole Karen situation, it's getting crazy to me. Reason I say that, why is it that Karen was so nice to Zach? Like, okay, she had nothing to do with it. We came to that point. But why was she so nice? Like, I still can't get over it. The fact that she's so nice, but every time she comes around Fatima, it's like a whole different thing. It's like her mental state is like in a different place and she's upset. But I'm hoping that Fatima have that conversation with her that, listen, although she's been having this conversation, like, I'm not your enemy. I'm really trying to work this through. I'm really trying to work it out. And I hope it go from there, and Karen cannot be so... The same vibe that she had when Zach walked into that salon and how she was nice and she hugged him, that's the same energy wave I want her to stay on when it comes to the whole Fatima situation. And Andy, like, listen, Andy is not playing with y'all this season. Andy is telling everybody her mind. She told Maurice, she put Maurice in this place, and now she's doing it with Karen. She's making it known that, listen, I can be friends with both of y'all without coming in between whatever Zach and Fatima situation or Karen and Zach situation that there is. I'm going to be friends with both of these persons. Anybody that doesn't like it gets stepped. Like, Andy is not playing. She's standing up for herself. Even with Gary, like, she's standing up for herself. I'm not even gonna lie, I was one of those persons who was complaining that Andy has had absolutely no growth from season 1 up to season 4, but season 5 she's definitely stepping it up. Season 1 Andy was selfish and self-centered, and she would just take any shit that comes at her, especially from Gary. Season 5 Andy is telling everybody her mind. She's saying, she's standing on what she's saying, and she's not backing down, even with the Gary situation. Sorry, so let's talk about the Gary situation. Now, Robin finally told Gary that, listen, I have the money, which I wish Robin did not. I wanted him to wait until the meeting actually came about. Then it would be over with, because he would have just paid for it and the whole thing would have ended, right? But instead, because of ego, and I know it's because of ego, he told Gary the night before the meeting. So now Gary and Hayden, they're going to investigate. Gary found out that, listen, he got a loan from a gangster, and now he's calling Hayden to tell him about it. Gary figured out that it had to be Andy based on the fact that it was her client, and remember, she's the one that gave him the number. So Now Gary had figured out that, listen, Andy helped him. I wish Robin would have kept his mouth shut. But Andy is telling Gary, you're not the only one that can play games, or you're not the only one that can make moves. I want to clap Andy for that, because listen, I was kind of skeptical when we started season 5 with her going back with Gary and them having sex again and all that stuff. I was like, why are you going back there? But KJ did say have faith, and we had faith, and we're seeing now where she's standing on whatever she says to Gary. It's on her terms. When he's there, it's on her terms. So she's actually standing up for herself, and I'm gonna give her props for that. Because listen, I had absolutely no faith. I thought she was going back to him completely, but she's standing on it, and she's standing up for herself, and kudos for that, Andy. That growth, that's real good. I like the fact that you're standing on what you're saying, and you're not taking shit from anybody this season. In other news, it seems as if Bayo slept on it, and he had a change of heart, because he's at Sabrina's apartment, and he's saying that, listen, 1.5 is a lot of money. But apparently he's going to take the risk, because there's a clip where Sabrina looks really happy. So, and then Calvin in another clip is asking, so what do you have to do for it? I mean, come on, Calvin. She doesn't have to do anything for it. Maybe go on another date or something, but nothing major. He's going to get the money back. But it seems as if Bayo had a change of heart, and he's going to help Sabrina out with the money to bail Maurice, so that Maurice can be free. Listen, Maurice needs to be free, because Maurice is not so strong in there. He's trying to hold on, but he is not so strong. So I'm happy that they were able to secure bail for him, and he's probably going to get out maybe in the next episode. I'm sure he's not going to get out in this episode, but maybe the next episode. Speaking of Sabrina, so in the synopsis it said that Sabrina is going to find out about Q being at Danny's apartment. So I think I have to make an entire video about Danny and where she's going with this bringing people over house thing. But apparently she had Q stayed over, and Sabrina went there and is like, this is a new scent on your bed. Who is that, right? So I'm assuming it's going to come around where they're going to eventually figure out that Quincy is Q, the same Q that's setting up Sabrina, and Danny's gonna feel like crap again because she's always bringing these people home, and look where it went. The same person who is setting up your friend is the same person you have in your bed. She's going to feel real stupid for that. I keep hoping that her character will change, and I mean, the season 1 Danny seemed better than this one. Apart from giving better advice, I think she has declined in terms of her character. Season 1 to me seemed more, well, she was playful. She's always playful and laughing and stuff, but it was, I don't know how to explain it, but to me, this side of her, I'm guessing because we're unlocking trauma in season 5, so I guess we're getting to see how her trauma is affecting her. Let me put it that way. I guess that's what we're getting to see in the season 5 for Danny. Like I said, I'm gonna do another video to tell you my side on the whole Danny perspective and where her character is going. We're gonna go back to the last thing that we're gonna see, and it's Zach and Fatima. So from the looks of the pictures, it seemed as if Fatima went home that same night, like probably after the conversation with her, Andy and Karen. Like, she went home and she and Zach was having a conversation, and she's telling Zach that, listen, even if you're angry, it doesn't give you the right to speak to me that way. We see the other morning that she's still there, so I'm guessing Zach slept on that couch tonight. Let's see. I think he actually did, because when it comes to Fatima, Zach spoils her. Like, she literally gets her way with everything. Zach spoils the heck out of her. So I'm guessing she come home, they had a conversation, they talk, because everybody has been cooled down at that point, so they have a conversation. I'm guessing Zach steps on that couch, you know, giving her space, not wanting her to leave, because he's explaining the other morning that, listen, none of this works without you. If you're not here, then it really makes no sense anymore. So I'm guessing she stayed and she's leaving for work. She did tell Andy that she left her ring, so I'm gonna assume that Zach saw the ring and called her and they probably had a conversation. This is the thing I like about their relationship. Once everything is calm, they're able to communicate and get back to that page where they're on the same page, I should say. They're able to talk it out, express their feelings, and then able to move on. Their communication is something that I admire about their relationship, and it's the reason why they're still steady, going on strong with all the bullshit that's going on. They're still going on strong. We know that Tyler Perry is not going to let the Zatimas fans stay angry for an entire week. TV9 is always going to give us some exclusive to show that, listen, they're either talking it out or they're getting back together, because these Zatima fans, or we as Zatima fans, were ruthless. Alright guys, that's it for the trailer breakdown for next week's episode. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that thumbs up, turn on the post notification so you can be notified each time I post a video. See you guys next time. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like, share, leave a comment, and check out all the other videos on our channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.